And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more inertial drift. The heat keeps on coming, and you can probably notice that by my tired voice that the heat just doesn't give you a break. But it's okay. Let's forget about the heat. Well, we're gonna see some heat, but inside the game, because I'm gonna start driving the actual hard cars that this game has, which is basically what I wanted to do before, but since I needed to drive the easy ones first, I only got into that right now. So this is where things are gonna start getting sloppy. This is where I might fail over and over again, most likely. But you know, I don't even know how half of these cars even. How are you supposed to drive them? I remember driving them once, but that's about it. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Damn, and you already start here? Isn't this a little bit of a hard event to do as the first one? Well, I mean, that's better for me, because it means that if I fuck it up, I don't miss anything. But damn. How is the volume? Oh, it was a little bit loud to me. Okay. Oh, it can be a little bit louder, yeah, it's fine there. So, how does this thing drive? Very slow drift, but maybe triggers with brake? Not really. Okay, no, it does trigger with brake. Though I think you need the accelerator off, so it triggers. No, never mind. It triggers with brake. Okay, so this is a very classic car. It's just that it might not have very good handling altogether. As in, even with an instant drift, I don't think it turns that well. But that's fine. Though the most surprising thing is that apparently it has good acceleration, but it's taking a while to... fuck. It's taking a while to reach top speed. I think that other cars got there a lot faster than this. But it's okay. That's an interesting engine though, that sound. Definitely an interesting sound. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this car. Like, the drift is almost immediate, but it's not very good. It barely turns. As you can see, I'm almost horizontal there and it barely even turned to the side. You really need to help yourself by not accelerating. Yeah, even very small corners can become a problem with this. What's also a problem is the target time that I'm being given here. Less than 5 minutes on this track. I mean, I can do it, but I don't know if I can do it with this particular car. We will see. At least the important part is that the hard track is a time trial. That's the important thing. But, you know, this is the section that starts the continuous corners. It's funny because it's drifting, but it's like it's going straight to the wall, no matter what. Well, at least if I win this event right away, it means that I'm not driving the car wrong, at least. But I somehow doubt that I'm gonna win this event. We will see. Anything can happen. Too early to tell. If I cannot do this one already, it might be a good idea to pick another car. Though, this car Compared to other cars that I remember, it's definitely way easier to drive. There are other Class B cars that I remember driving and they were absolutely... well, they were a disaster, not to mention the Class A cars. Those were even worse. So that's gonna be the problem. But regardless of if it is a problem or not, I need to be fast, clearly. Well, that was a good zigzag. Damn it. Also, it's a very huge car. So sometimes it's very easy to get your side blocked by the tremendous size of this thing. Well, wonder how close I am to the end. Hopefully very close. If I'm not, it's not gonna be enough. Need to be in the finish line in 20 seconds. 20 seconds, now obviously less, but if this is not the last turn, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. No, damn, I'm not even close even. Yeah, not even close. Damn, almost like 10 seconds of difference. Okay, well that was a very good start. Okay. Maybe we don't need to do this car first. After all, you don't need to have them in a particular order. Oh, this is the one that is all-terrain. I think. Yeah, okay, so this one I can probably do it, depending on which tracks I get, but this is a very special car because it's the only car in the whole game that can take shortcuts. The stats are super bad, like the car itself is super bad, but it's literally the only car that can go through shortcuts. So just because of that, that already makes this very valuable. Yes, it's something that no other car, unless like one of the last ones that I haven't unlocked, does that. But if that's not the case, this is the only one that does that. So having a unique advantage is why the thing. If I'm not mistaken, this is also the track that is absolutely full of shortcuts. Which makes sense that it's the first one, because this one is probably gonna be very easy. Oh, the problem is that, as you can see, the car is almost impossible to fucking handle. Question is, well, you need to know where the shortcuts are. That's the problem. Though I remember the shortcuts here not being that hard to find. Hopefully, at least. Though I'm not seeing any shortcut right now. Maybe they were towards the middle of the... Oh, it's because it's in reverse, then I already lost. I think this track is in reverse. Because I remember that this particular track had every shortcut at the beginning. But yeah, it's in reverse. Damn it, why you put tracks in reverse? Worst part is that this is a track that I only played once. So even if I was like, you know, I already learned this because I already played it, that wouldn't even apply here. Because, you know, that's not even the case. But okay, now that I mostly know how to handle the car, well, I mean, you need to basically let the accelerator go in corners. You press the accelerator, you're there. Well, if you press it at least at the beginning of the drift, you can press it once you're drifting. Problem is that the shortcuts have to come fast enough. Can't let the shortcuts take too long to appear because you show me those shortcuts. Well, another problem with the shortcuts is that you also are supposed to see them. If you don't see the shortcuts, you're pretty much throwing them to the trash. And you cannot allow yourself to do that with this car. It's not a good idea. But damn, I'm not seeing a single one. Are they really all at the beginning of the track? Oh, here is one, for example. Oh, that didn't do shit. Maybe this one is gonna do more. Damn. These shortcuts are really not doing shit. I expected that they will put me at least in front of her, but not even that. They don't even do that. Can you believe that? Oh. I have a better speed right now. I should be able to do it better, but problem is that there is not that much track remaining. So I really need a better advantage here, because the track is about to be over and she is right behind me. Track is about to finish and she's right there. In fact, doesn't it finish here? I think it does, yeah. But dude, I can't believe it. Even with shortcuts I can't get that big of a difference here. Wait, let me restart, because wasting 2 attempts is worthless, obviously. I'm gonna try again, but this is not looking very good. This is not looking very good. And as I said before, this was pretty much the track that guaranteed that I was gonna win with this car. It's the most shortcut heavy, but doesn't seem to be the case. Does not seem to be the case. Probably need to have to do better times in this first sector, because at the end you definitely get an advantage, but in order to make use of that advantage she can't have too many points, clearly. Well, so far it's not doing that badly, but how long is that gonna last? Another thing that might be happening is that I'm blind and I'm missing shortcuts, which I really doubt, because usually the shortcuts in this track are super visible. In other tracks though, it might be easier to miss, but in this track it's not possible that I miss them. As you can see, here the shortcuts are super clear. Okay. I might have missed one of those last time. I don't know. I don't think I did, but maybe. It's right there. Oh damn. That chicane. Not even... Didn't even bother with it. Well, the issue is that this is... I mean, you might see this and be like, you know, this is going well, but Like literally, this is the best track for this. So I don't know how I'm gonna do in the other ones. Cause yeah, this one I did super well, but I don't know about the other ones. Also, target. Drive as far as you... Oh, this is endurance, my bad. I was reading the wrong thing. Well, I don't know how endurance and time attack are even gonna work here. Because this car is not very fast, so unless the times are super high, so this piece of shit can get them. Well, then again, if the tracks have shortcuts, I do have an advantage. But like, I really need to make use of that advantage. I cannot fall behind. Did I miss a shortcut already? Did I do that? It feels like I missed a shortcut, but I don't know where it was. I didn't see it. Oh, that was a good sector. Want to see if this even has shortcuts, because this is not the one lap version. This is the loop version of this track. I know the one lap version has a lot of shortcuts at the beginning, but I don't know about this one. I don't even remember if this had any shortcuts. Well, other than just going through the snow in the corners like this. Yeah, you have that, but I mean actual shortcuts. See, that's a... Okay, so that is a shortcut right there. I kinda fucked up. So there is one. Damn it. That's a shame. Yeah, it's a super good shortcut, in fact. Sadly, that made me waste a shit ton of time. Though, if I'm not mistaken, the way this checkpoint works is more static. Even if you lose time in a previous checkpoint, it shouldn't affect it that bad. It still affects it by a little bit, but I don't think it's that bad. Or maybe it is and I basically just lost. It's possible. But hopefully not. At least now I know where the shortcut is, so this should be more or less easy. More or less. So it was around here, right? Where the shortcut was, after the tunnel. Yeah, in the exit of this tunnel, basically. Where the red lights are. Yeah, right there. Ooh, but it's easy to miss. Not just it's easy to not see, but it's also easy to not get into it, even if you know it's there. Well, that's fine. At least now we know that's the thing that actually matters. Problem is gonna be all of the other tracks. Like I will actually need to learn where every single shortcut in the other tracks is, because it's the only way to win with this car. You can't win any other way. The good thing is that I should win this one, because I think I only need one more lap. Well, obviously if I get there in time, but I should be able to. Been able to get into the shortcut, so now it's just a matter of, well, quote-unquote normal driving. If I can drive normally here, it should be fine. I don't know if that... No, that's fine. It's fine, but barely. Damn, am I actually gonna make it? I don't know. I don't think it's guaranteed at this point if I'm gonna make it or not. The checkpoint is right at the exit of this corner. It's not looking very bright. I thought it was only one more lap, but that's actually not the case. At the exit of this corner there is that checkpoint, okay. Well, I can't tell, anything can happen here. I think that anything can happen. Okay, I got it, barely. Damn. When it comes to Class B, you really have no room for mistakes. Well, I did a couple of mistakes at the beginning of the race, but those don't matter. The ones that matter are the ones at the end, where the timer gets super tight. That's the real issue. And there you go. But I got it, at least. That's something. It would be nice if it was faster to load, but it's okay. So this is a race. This circuit, I'm pretty sure, doesn't have a single shortcut. It just has corners with dirt that I can use. Thankfully my opponent is Shade, but yeah, I don't think I can utilize, I can have too many advantages here. Well, at least those corners are gonna be fully mine, but there aren't many corners like that. There are like 2 big corners where you can cut through the dirt, and that's it. There is not much more than that. The only positive thing is that at least, well, first of all, it's a race, so I don't need to lead. I need to choose win at the end, right? And the second thing is that at least I know this track. So those are 2 very good things. But will it be enough? So I think here comes one of the first corners that I can take advantage of. The amount of advantage that I can take will define my chances of winning. It's this one, where basically you can just do that as if it was a straight. I don't know if that gave me that much advantage though. I mean, it gave me advantage, yes, but I don't think it gave me enough advantage to win. Because I'm gonna lose this advantage on the final corners anyway, so... yeah, like right there. Right, but it's not gonna be enough. Like, there is no way that's gonna be enough. Because again, those are the only ones, the only sections in the whole track that I can take advantage. Well, the important thing is that if this was only 1 lap, I would have won. Like, if this race was only 1 lap, the victory will be mine. But that's obviously not the case, so... that's the big problem. So theoretically, as long as I don't do any major fuck up, I should win this one. But you know, again, that's a very hypothetical scenario. I think the biggest problem that this car has is that the acceleration is so bad. The acceleration is absolute garbo. Because the handling being bad kinda sucks, yeah, but it's not that bad compared to the lack of acceleration. The top speed is not that bad either. I think the only real issue that this car has is that the acceleration is really bad. We're talking about very bad. Oh, the problem is that here I'm not gonna be in front of him. Damn it. That might not be enough. It actually might not be enough. Probably because I fucked up some of the corners with him. I really expected it was gonna be enough. It was a very weird corner, but I'll take it. The only hope that I can have is that this guy completely shoves in the last lap. Which is a possibility, it wouldn't be the first time it will happen. But I really need him to fuck up. I don't think I can win on my own here. I need him to particularly fuck up. So otherwise, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't happening. So yeah, give me a very good fuck up, dude. You can give me a very good fuck up. I will be eternally grateful for it. The biggest problem here is that all this part, I think I need to go full speed. So that crash that I did earlier is not acceptable, you know. That section has to be pretty much a straight. Well, the sad part is that it was very close. I guess what really fucked me up is the second lap. In fact, the second lap, I did it 4 seconds slower than this last lap. So yeah, clearly the problem was the second lap here. That's a shame because that's one, you know, one attempt completely wasted when I know that I can definitely win this. But it's okay. At least I lost the attempt on a race and not in an endurance or a time trial, where it really hurts to lose. It also seems like this car very heavily rewards super aggressive drifting. I should do that more, probably. Okay. Not that far from him. Not that far, but still not that close. Okay. The important corner is this one, I think. Yeah. This one is not as easy as it looks. You need to lift the accelerator a little bit. Oh, that one a little bit too. Just a little bit. Okay. First lap is very similar to how it went in the previous race. So what I need to change is the second lap. And the worst part of the second lap was, funnily enough, right at the beginning, on the second turn. Right? Yeah, on this turn that comes right now, I completely fucked it up. This turn is super sharp and I went straight to the wall. And he overtook me immediately, but as you can see, it didn't happen there, so he's still behind me. Yeah, that was the biggest mistake. As long as I don't do that again, and as long as I don't do any other mistake like that, it should be fine. So he's gonna overtake, but does that really matter? Because the next sectors are the ones where I have the advantage, so that lead is not gonna last very long at all. But yeah, this is where he gets. Damn, he even crashed at the end of that. Alright, I mean, you didn't need to do that for me to take the lead, but I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate your effort. Okay, nice. Now one more good lap of this, and it should be mine. The race, that is. Not the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix still has some shits that I don't know what's gonna happen at all. Alright. If this is a repeat of lap 2, then it's definitely a guaranteed win. And it seems that it is, because he's gonna overtake me. Well, he overtook me slightly earlier, because that corner that I did was not very good, but it surely should be enough, right? I hope so. I mean, he's still right there. It should be enough. Definitely should. Oh, he actually exited the corner there better than last time. That can be dangerous. Get fucked. Well, he's a little bit close though. A little bit closer than I would like. I don't think he can overtake before the end of the race, but it could happen. No, it's not gonna happen. I win. Well, at least that's another event done, but... Well, I don't expect the time trial to be a problem, but I do expect the duel that comes afterwards to be a problem. Especially the duel. Hello game, can you... Thanks. Like, the duel might be the worst thing about this. Or at least this time attack has multiple laps, so this should be easy. A Snow Mountain Sprint. So that's a duel with only one lap. It's the same one as the challenge. Fuck, I need to remember the shortcuts there. Because they are a lot. Well, they are only a lot at the beginning of the race though. If I can do that, at least it should be easy. Like they specifically pick races that are supposed to be easy for this particular car, at least. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, I got pretty close. Oh, I thought... Oh, I confused the corner. It's this one, the one that is relatively sharp. Okay. Damn, 55 though? Was this a rolling start or was this something that... Like, did I launch in place? Because if this was rolling start, I'm absolutely doomed right here. No, I don't think it was rolling start though. Hopefully. Hopefully it wasn't. I did saturate some of these corners though. No, but okay, it's mine. There you go. Shishis. Alright, alright. Yeah, this is an easy one. It wasn't rolling start, clearly. I don't know why, though, time trials even do that. Why don't you make every single first lap a rolling start? Doesn't seem to make much sense to me. I mean, after all, it basically renders the first lap completely useless. And it's not like the first lap doesn't count. The first lap does count. So that's the biggest issue. Oh. But thankfully you can get it with quite a lot of room for errors here. So the issue is gonna be the last event. Well, at least the opponent is Eva. Eva's car is garbage, so it's probably the best opponent I can get. But I really need to remember the shortcuts here. Like, they are all at the beginning of the track. Like, every single one of them is at the beginning of the track, and this is not the reverse version, this is the normal version. So this should be this should be mine to take, but I need to remember. I think the first one is here. Yeah, the first one is here. The problem is that I don't know if I'm missing another one or not. Might be missing a lot of them. Well, I definitely know of the one that is here, because that was on the loop version of this track. Right here, right? Yeah, this one. This, I think, is the biggest shortcut in the track, probably. It's still really close, so I don't like that, but... I don't know if there's another one after that. I hope there is, because if there isn't, we're gonna have a problem. So I don't think I can keep this lead for too long. And even if I can keep the lead for long... Oh wow, he kissed the wall. He passionately kissed that wall. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get this. Yeah, because the race is not that much longer than this. So yeah, in fact, doesn't it end around here in the Nets corner? After this one, I guess. So this should be more than mine to take. Well, a couple more corners, but it's okay. Damn, I'm really glad that I got this opponent. That opponent has the worst car in the game. Damn. I almost even won by score. A little there, I didn't win, but just like that, look at it. But yeah, there you have it. I guess it's all a matter of having this, you know, this gimmick being able to be exploited. Because if, for example, one of the events happened in the city track, I probably couldn't have done much. But all of the events happened in the right track, so... The Nets car is already a Class A, so this is where things get very hard, especially this car. This car was not very nice to drive. Also, give me a second, because I'm gonna... you know, just give me a second. I'm gonna see on these bots that are appearing so much... Oh, I investigated this. That's the funny part about this. Like, or well, I tried to investigate. You know that there are a lot of bots coming to my chat, so I Google, right, YouTube bots, whatever, right? And the funny thing is that most of the results I got were view botting things, like bots to boost your views. So not only apparently there's no solution to this other than deal with it, right? But the internet even encourages me to view bot. It's so funny. It's like I want to do things right, and they are purposely, like, you know, pointing me to the wrong direction. It's like they want me to cheat, but I'm not gonna cheat. I'm no cheater. Okay, this is a one lap. How the fuck do you drive this car in the first place? Okay, I think it triggers the drift with a brake, probably. Right? Not really. No, I think... Oh, fuck. Okay. So it does trigger the drift with a brake, but you need to not be drifting. Sorry, you need to not be accelerating in the first place. So this one is gonna be super tough to handle. Well, it's a Class A car, so this shit's already start becoming hard to handle. Another funny thing about this car is that it's not even that good in terms of speed. I mean, it surely is a fast car, but compared to how much of a pain in the ass it is to drive, I don't know. It's rough. I also might need to use the brake without drifting. That could work, just like I do with the super acceleration car. This strategy might also work here, but I'm not sure. And when this shit drifts, it drifts a lot. Like, it's insane how much it drifts. Yeah, I will really need to get used to this one. It's not easy at all to handle. Obviously this lap was absolute trash, but want to see how far I was from this. Well, honestly, if I didn't make any of those very major mistakes, I probably can have this. Let me try a couple more times. Well, then again, there are other Class A cars that are easy to drive, so I could do those instead. But I want to see this one. I mean, eventually, if I want every achievement, I will need to do all of them. Like, there is an achievement that is beating the game with every single... Well, no. Beating the Grand Prix with every single car. You need to master them all, no matter what, if you want all the achievements, obviously. It might be a better idea to not even drift, I feel. Though there are some corners that are so sharp that I think that no drifting is largely a bad idea. But as you can see, if you choose brake, the car does turn a little bit better than with no braking. But yeah, some corners are just way too hard to take without drifting. That one is an example. Or for example, that corner is also an example of a corner that I can take without even drifting. And that one that I choose this an example of a corner that I cannot do without drifting. So you have all kinds of corner, obviously. Problem is identifying which one is which. In the middle, in the heat of the moment, right? I think this is actually enough, right? Yes, it is. Damn, by 4 seconds. Okay. Well, that was interesting. This is the bridge off. Fuck, dude. This is a very hard track for a car like this. This has a lot of those super narrow corners that basically look as if they were walls. Well, what's the worst that could happen though? I mean, the very worst thing that can happen while you're driving this car is basically overdrifting. When you overdrift, you're pretty much dead. Like you will go kiss a wall head on. You don't want that. Also, this is the track that had the bug distance. So I think that at any moment now the distance is gonna be something completely ridiculous. Or maybe that only happens on the reverse version. Maybe it doesn't happen here. Well, so far it doesn't look like it's happening, so maybe it only happens on the reverse one. That's one of the corners. Damn. Seems that this race, I mean, I don't want to shinz it, but this race is gonna be very easy. Well, another good thing that this car has is that it's very fast. So even if I fuck up on every single corner, I can still get a difference in the straights. And this track seems like it has a lot of straight, so that's good for me. Was an interesting drift. Well, if I could win the Grand Prix with this car, it will be really cool. Because that will mean that Class A are cars that I can also use without that much issue. But you know, we will see. I mean, Shay, which is my opponent, is still very close. I don't know how he's very close though, because these sections that you can see here are full of straight, so he shouldn't be cutting down the difference. But it's okay. It's still a relatively high difference, so I think it should be mostly fine. It's also, I mean, I say that probably because these tracks are very, you know, don't have an excessive amount of corners. They just have very annoying corners, but they don't have too many of them, right? But this car feels fun to use. This This car definitely feels fun to use, at least in these particular tracks. We will see then what happens in the, well, in the other tracks. The tracks that constantly have corners all around, especially the one that is a mountain track, not the snow mountain, but the other one. The one that is a mount. I think it's called Mount Quirino. That's the only track, well, definitely not the only track, but it's one of those tracks that can really fuck me up. Also then, the difference against this guy is getting abysmal. So, at least something that I can take from this is that I'm meeting the win condition of these first two events with a very big difference on my favor. So that's good. But hopefully they don't suddenly fuck me over in the next events. That will be bad. That will be quite bad. But there is still another race and a duel remaining. Well, I think that every single Grand Prix has the same events, as in, like, they have the same count of events. Like 2 races, 1 duel. No, but the other one had 2 duels, right? Okay, no, never mind. They don't have the same count. But usually they have 3 of either race or duel and 2 of time attack and endurance. Usually it is like that, at least for what I've seen so far. And that was a crushing victory, 12 seconds. Just like that. 12 seconds. And 12 more seconds for the race to fucking finish. But yeah, that was a quite convincing victory. Okay, so this Quirino Forest is the endurance. Then you will have this mountain sprint in reverse, and it's gonna be a duel. And then a race in Twin Glen Run. I don't know what Twin Glen Run is. I don't remember. But that's probably the city. Probably the city. I don't know. Okay, isn't this the super easy endurance that can literally be infinite? Because I think it is. I think it actually is the infinite endurance. The one that you literally have to stop the car yourself, because otherwise it will keep going on forever. Yeah, this one is most likely bugged, because every single other endurance that I played has not been like this. Every single other endurance has a very tight timer that usually you get it right on the last seconds. So this one has to be bugged. Unless this particular one with this car is not bugged, which will be quite fucked up. It will remove a free victory, but it would be nice if that was the case. Oh, it might not be bugged, because I'm seeing the timer go down actually, not staying in the same place, so this might be bad. Well, we will see. We'll see what happens. I basically need to survive for 4 laps. If I can survive 4 laps, this is gonna be the win. No, I think it is bugged. It bugs on 48. That's probably where the bug resides. That for whatever reason in 48 it doesn't go below that. It just always refreshes in 48. So that works very well for me. I definitely will not complain. No, never mind, it's getting... okay. No, it seems that this is gonna be a real challenge then. Well, that's a problem. Fuck. Damn it, dude. I wanted a free win. Why did you give me all of those free wins with those easy cars and not with this one? God damn it. I mean, it might still be easy regardless, but it's not gonna be free, which is what I want. It looks like it still has the potential to be very easy, but not free. Definitely not free. You know, we gotta put in work here. Gotta put in work. So otherwise, we are basically throwing away the easy event. The retry should be saved for the remaining race and duel, not for this one. Damn. This car can drift so well in some corners. There are some corners like that one that otherwise will be so hard to get, but this car gets them without any issue, just like that. Car doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. If you do it very aggressively, you just get it. That's absolutely great. Okay. If I can survive this lap, this event is mine. Although something that I noticed is that, well, probably because we didn't have an event that ended in one lap, but every single event so far with this car has been quite long. Wow, that corner was amazing. It's what I keep saying, like, if you do a very aggressive drift, this thing can take corners in a unique way. I don't think many cars here can do that. It's not only just the drift, but the fact that it turns so clean, right? Like the turn itself is so clean. Well, I already got the target. So, you know, it's not a bad idea to keep practicing a little bit more with the car just in case. We definitely will need all the practice we can get for the next endurance, the next duel and race. So obviously the practice that you will need for those will have to be reserved to the specific track. Oh, Sarah is the opponent. I never raced Sarah before. This is the Snow Mountain in reverse. Well, one issue with this track is that if I do a very sharp drift and I touch the snow, I'm dead. So I never raced this girl before, but apparently that's another Class A car. Even looks like a Pagani Huayra, right? Is this gonna be like the super fast car that sucks at accelerating? Well, hopefully it sucks at corners too, because if it sucks only at accelerating, we might have a problem. Or maybe it's just like the other car that can take shortcuts. That will be interesting. If there were two cars that could take shortcuts. Because you can see I'm getting a very big lead right now. So maybe she can take the shortcuts on this track. So otherwise I'm pretty much winning for free here. So yeah, you better be taking shortcuts, because otherwise you're gonna get humiliated. And really? It's gonna be... Wow, that's fucked up. An almost instantaneous win. Well, that was weird. Oh, and Cinead apparently is the final opponent of the final story mode. This one is a race though, not a duel, so... It's on Twin Glen. I don't remember what this truck was. Is this the one that has the, like, the beach nearby? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know what his car does. This is basically the last car you unlock. Looks like one of those Nissan prototype cars. Kinda. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. I have every attempt left, that's the good thing at least. But I don't know what this car itself at. Probably top speed or something like that. Or maybe not, I don't know. Oh, that sucks. And this shit has so many corners, dude. It's probably one of the hardest tracks in the game, most likely. Uh-oh, he's already here. Damn it. Yeah, this car that he has probably excels at top speed, as you can see. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go there. Well, there goes everything. Fuck. These shortcuts are so easy to get into that I thought it was the actual path. Damn it. The same thing that happened some time ago happened again. Fuck. And once you get into them, that's it. You cannot get out. Well, that's a shame. At least I have 2 more attempts, but damn. It really sucks to lose precisely like that. Wouldn't have been a problem if I lost normally, but losing like that really hurts. Very painful way of losing. Well, at least I can practice the remaining of the track, but damn. At least I'm cutting some difference, which means that if I hadn't fucked up, I probably could have won. Probably. It's not the same as it will 100% happen. But yeah, as you can see there, I don't think I did that badly outside of that of that shortcut that ruined the race, but well, shortcut in quotation marks, right? Okay. So we got one more try. I mean, this one and another one. That was a terrible corner. Okay. Jesus, these corners are terrible. These corners are evil. That's fine. The thing is that I have to visualize where the shortcut I took is, so I don't take it again. The issue is that I don't really remember where it was. It was somewhere, but I can't really remember exactly where it was. It was around here. I think I'm almost sure of that. Around here somewhere. Probably right after this very long straight, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right there, that's the one. Damn, it's so fucked up, because there is not even any sign telling you to not go there. Oh, and that one is even worse. Damn, how? Like, that one is almost asking you to enter the shortcut. Just like that. It's almost like just pointing you there. Very fucked up. Damn it. Was a very good corner. I think I win. I think this is the last straight. Yeah, there you go. Whew. This is far from over. I don't think so. Sined. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. This is far from over. Sure it is. Damn, so that was a Class A win. I can definitely win with Class A. Okay. And this was not a really easy car to drive. Then there is this one. This car is the one that you drive in the last campaign of story mode. And then you have the log cars, which there are 3 in total. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and there is this one. This is the one that I unlock at the end of the first campaign. Well, I guess I should try this one. So I know how this car drives. And in fact, using it now will be a very good practice for the last story mode that I still have not beaten. Damn, the opponent is already Sined or Sinid. I don't know how the hell to pronounce that. But if I'm not mistaken, this car drifts only when you're not accelerating. And it accelerates, it drifts further if you accelerate a little bit. I think that's the way this one works. Most likely. It's something like that then, but it's hard to control. Basically the reason why I still have not beaten the campaign with this car. Because it's very unruly, or however you say that. Basically it's just really hard to control. It's like the car controls you instead of the opposite. Well, at least my opponent is not that far, but I will assume that with those mistakes this race is already over. Not to mention, one of the bad things about this particular car is that the acceleration is very bad. This car, if he loses speed, is not gonna recover it anytime soon. That's another issue that you kinda need to get used to, right? And my opponent is already pretty far. The good thing is that at least this particular event is the first one. So that way it means that, you know, if you fuck up, you can just restart. Yeah, I don't really know how to do this. This car feels like it doesn't give you a break at all. And I mean, look at that 10-second difference as well. Well, maybe I could try the other car that is Class A that I unlocked. The one that is supposed to be the AE86. I'm gonna try this one more time though. I want to see how I do without fucking up that much at the beginning. I don't think I can do it, but might as well try. Like, I will really need to train hard for this one. Okay. Just as I say, okay, never mind, fuck this car. Gonna go straight to the other one. Though, I don't remember what the other one even had as an advantage. It's right here. So apparently this is the fastest car, but it has no acceleration. Well, that pretty much goes against the car that is supposed to be based on. I mean, the car that it is based on is pretty much the opposite. A car that is supposed to be very easy to handle, but that the speed is fucking trash. So I hope that my opponents are easy, though at least here my first opponent is Edward. So, you know, this is supposed to be like the easiest opponent you can get, so... So basically, need to take into account that the acceleration is atrocious. As you can... Oh fuck, how the hell do you drive this? I mean, the handling is supposed to be also as atrocious. Oh fuck, okay. So the way you do this is... you need to step on the... well, I'm assuming that either on the accelerator or the brake. But damn, this shit goes instantaneously. Okay, let me try that again. What the hell was that? Damn, that was very weird. This car seems to be an absolute nightmare. Oh, never mind, you can also trigger it with the brake. It's not as hard as I thought. Okay, that seems way easier. Though I still wonder how I'm supposed to win this event, because this guy already has a huge advantage over me. Well, he's right there. I will need some straights to get the advantage I need to win, but our problem is that a mistake like that is gonna cost me a lot. That's the issue, you cannot kiss the walls here. If you kiss the walls, you are absolutely dead. Damn it, dude. How much track is there left even? I don't think there is too much remaining. So I don't think I can catch up that huge difference there is. Well, I might be able to, but I really need a huge advantage here. I think it's over here. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna make it. No. Damn. So no mistakes allowed, basically. Waiting for Resu. Okay. Well, I could try again. I think I can get the hang of this car, but it's gonna be tough. Not an easy one. Also, the fucked up thing is that this Grand Prix has 2 races and 2 duels. and only one time attack. Seems like a bad combination. Seems like a really bad combination. I almost fucked that up, but it's okay. That looked funny at least. What you're definitely supposed to do here is overtake him once and not let him overtake you again. So that way you can get enough distance to keep up with all the difference that he's winning here. But after those corners I really don't know what to do. Man. Here come the tunnels. I don't think I can get an advantage here, but maybe. Well, I mean, as long as he doesn't overtake me, I'm gonna slowly get some points, but... Well, not only I'm gonna get some points, but he's also not gonna get any points. So... But yeah, this should be enough to win. This should definitely be enough to win. Yeah, it's gonna be more than enough to win. Well, hey, at least I got the first event. That's something. Yeah, even won by score. Damn. Okay, Cordy. The Snow Mountain. Well, at least these opponents are supposed to be relatively weak, but... I don't know, dude. These tracks are not really the ones I would prefer for this. I would prefer, for example, the city track. I think that the city track will be nice to play with this car. Also, this is a race, it's not a duel. That means that I need to win at the end. Alright, well, he's already there, so... It's pretty clear that he's better on corners, but yeah, as long as I get these relatively long straights, I can make a huge gap. Well, huge. Saying huge might be an exaggeration, but it works. I almost did a 360. Drifting that much when you touch an irregular terrain is basically asking for a disaster. Now, the problem is that these corners are super slow, so this is where he can catch up with me. But there is still a 4-second difference, so I highly doubt it. Now, something that I really hope is that the last two events that are another race and another duel, I really hope that those don't force me to race against other very good, very high rivals, right? Hopefully that's not the case. So this is one, this is a time attack. Okay. This one should be easy, especially since it's a time attack. And we don't start with rolling start, which means that we are most likely not gonna get this on the first lap, but probably on one of the other two. Probably. Oof. Alright. That was weird, but it worked. Hopefully well, I'm assuming that it's not gonna happen now. Oh well, that basically seals the deal of this first lap. I mean, not like the first lap was gonna happen anyway. If there was any chance, it's now gone. But no, I was gonna say that I really wish that the race and the duel will happen on this track. But it seems that since I get the time trial here, it's most likely not gonna happen. That kinda sucks, but you know, it's okay. As long as the other tracks are not overly hard. So something tells me that the last track is gonna be in Mount Quirino. And this car on Mount Quirino, I don't think it's a good combination. I really do not think it's a good combination. It's crazy though how much time you lose with one mistake. And funnily enough, if it wasn't for that mistake I did, I would have gotten that target time on the on the first lap, even without rolling start. That's pretty curious. So I mean, it's more than sure that I'm gonna get it here. Clearly. Oh, that was almost bad. I'm fine. So this is the fastest car in the game, right? So what's the top speed that it reaches? We'll need to see that in the bridge, not here. Here. Well, unfortunately, I don't think the bridge is long enough. Not this one, at least. I don't think the other one is that long either. But I think it reaches around 280 kilometers per hour. So damn, this is almost like a NASCAR car. So yeah, this doesn't really resembles the car that it's supposed to be based on. The car that is based on is not supposed to be fast at all. And I mean, definitely not these levels of fast. But you know, I wonder why they made this the fastest car in the game instead of the best handling or something. Or even best acceleration. It really doesn't make much sense to make it the fastest one. But it's okay. So here it doesn't matter how badly I do on this last lap, because I already got it on the second one, so this lap is just for the lose, pretty much. I really hope that the next race and duel go fine. The one that kinda scares me a little bit is the duel. Because the duel, no matter what you do, you're gonna start losing. And that pressure at the beginning where you start losing, it's very easy to fall for it, right? It's very easy to keep that pressure stay in your head and make you fuck up. But fortunately, it's only one duel and the other one is an actual race, so we will see. It really depends what track we get into and which opponents we get. Depending on that, it could be very nice or it could be very badly. It could be very bad, I mean. And again, remember, no big mistakes allowed. A big mistake and the acceleration of this car is not gonna allow for much. The acceleration of this car is so bad that it really will fuck up the whole thing. Now, speaking of fucking up, even with the huge fuck up I got at the beginning, I still got a similar lap time to lap 2. So damn. That's some... Oh, Samira is the opponent in the same... okay. Alright. This is the one that I need to remember that there are shortcuts that I should not take. At least Samira is not a... I mean, her car is not fast. It's very good on corners, but it's definitely not fast. This is a race as well, so the duel is the last event. That's very cruel, because that's the one that has the higher chances of ending in a defeat. So okay, that's basically the first obstacle. Knowing, okay, that's already one shortcut passed, so that means that there's only one more, I think, to worry about. And after that one, yeah, that we should pass. So, okay, shouldn't worry about shortcuts anymore. Should just worry about going fast, which is, you know, easier said than done. I need a straight to cut this difference. I think there's one coming very soon, so... Oh, that sucks, damn it. That would have been my chance to cut the difference, and I kinda blew it. It's okay, at least her car is still super, well, not super, but it's quite slow. So I can keep up with it, but if the corners keep going, it's definitely gonna be hard. Oh, damn it, that sucks. Oh, I recognize this sector, at least. Yeah, unfortunately this seems like it has so many corners that I cannot really use the advantages that my car has to offer here. As you can see, it's gonna go down to... like, it's gonna go below 100 kilometers per hour very soon. Well, very soon, I mean very often. So it's gonna be very hard to catch up. Well, it's what I say, that this track is probably one of the hardest in the game. I'm still slowly catching up, but the track is about to be over, so... well, it's over now. Damn it. Okay. The Mount Quirino is where the duel is. Fuck. I don't think I'm winning that one. Even if I win that one, I mean this one, a duel in Mount Quirino is probably an instant defeat. Well, we will see what happens. Hopefully nothing bad, or nothing overly bad. Alright, that was a good corner. Nice. Those were also good corners. A shame that I had to use that attempt though. So I will definitely need them for the Mount Quirino event. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. Just need to be... Ah, that sucks. Well, there goes that. No, but it's okay. I still have an advantage. Okay, that's the corner that I fucked up a lot last time. So here, even if I got it very clean, I still did it quite slow. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I still cannot take that last event away from my head. Like that one, unless I get a car that has as bad of an acceleration as this one, it's gonna be nerve-wracking at the beginning having such a disadvantage. And this event was so easy. Gunner. I don't remember this guy. It's the whole Mount Quirino track as well. This is the normal direction, but it's this guy. Well, see, the problem with this guy is that I cannot even use my advantage against him. The difference is that car is pretty much like this one, except that it has good acceleration. Like, the top speed might not be as good as this one, but like the difference is minimal. So that's the main issue here. Unless he really fucks up on every corner, I don't think I can get this one. I will try, but I seriously doubt I can do much here. This is like one of the worst opponents I can get. It was an exaggerated corner. At least it seems that for whatever reason I'm not losing points too fast. Or at least not as fast as I could lose them. Maybe because this track is super long. Though that's not gonna matter much because I'm gonna lose, so... But I keep kissing the walls. If I didn't kiss the walls so much, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but yeah. I think it's over. I have one more try at least, but I don't see much changing anyways. Damn, that's super fucked up. There really isn't much that you can do here, I feel. Damn, what a fucked up last event. It's actually, I mean, something that is very natural, but the last event in this Grand Prix is the hardest event of the Grand Prix. So, oof. It's gonna hurt. And it will be, I think it will be literally the first time I lose in the very last event of a Grand Prix. And it feels like such a waste because everything else that I done was for nothing. Well, I guess you could say that I practiced with this car a little bit, but you know. That could have been so much better, god damn it. Those zigzags were the parts that I fucked up the most. Okay. God damn it, dude. At least he's not gonna win here. Like if he wins, he will have to win later. But still, it's not looking very good. At least he's still not really that close to the thousands. But man, I don't like the way this is looking like. The other good thing is that at least it's a long track, so at the very least, as long as he doesn't go too far, my chances of coming back are high. Oh, god damn it. I can't believe I overdrifted that. That's like the first time I do that with this car, I think. Fuck, well I think that's it. That's gonna be defeat. Yeah, that's defeat for sure. There's nothing I can do. Damn it! It was going so well. Can't believe that overdrift is what killed me. Like of everything that could have killed me, I wouldn't expect an overdrift to be the one thing to kill me. Well, that sucks. But it's the way it is. And it's the reason why I fear this event, because this was most likely gonna happen. Fuck, dude, that really sucks. Damn it, dude. Failing on the last event hurts so much. It just hurts so much. Just like that. Damn it. Okay. Well, the problem is that I pretty much ran out of cars here. Well, I didn't run out of cars. I have other ones that I could do, but those are gonna be very hard. I could also try unlocking. Yeah, I guess I could try the challenge of this car that has really good acceleration. Wait, isn't it this one? Wait, why does it say locked? Wait, is this a bug? This one shouldn't be locked. Wasn't this unlocked last time? I'm getting scammed. How is this shit not unlocked? That is a bug. That is actually a bug. Wait, do I need to unlock it again, or is this bugged forever? Damn, I don't believe what I'm seeing. Okay. Don't panic. So this was Bib's story mode. So, well, maybe I need to do that race again. I don't mind, but Shut up. The race that I'm talking about is this one. Because if it doesn't unlock like that, is the game soft locked? If the game is soft locked, that will be quite sad, and at the same time, it will be a real problem. Because that means that it will be unbeatable. Well, at least that will be a very good signal to stop, if it actually is completely soft lock. I doubt that it will be soft lock, but you never know. I don't even need to win this race, by the way. The only thing I need to do is to finish the race. Damn, that it really will be fucked up if that's bugged and I cannot unlock it anymore. Well, then again, I can probably just, you know, send a message to the devs or whatever. That will be the first time I will message a dev saying, hey, fix your shit, bro. But no, I gotta assume that it's gonna be fine. Once I do this event, it's probably gonna unlock it after finishing it. What's fucked up here is that the game wants me to win. Well, the game doesn't really want me to win this race. I mean, it's not necessary, but it's fucked up to think that if you are a real completionist, even outside of achievements, and you want to win every single race, winning this race is... I don't know how we are supposed to. But thankfully the game doesn't require you to finish this, to win this race. It only requires you to be humiliated by this guy, by Bautista. The real question is what's gonna happen after this race is over. Is it gonna unlock it, or am I permanently soft lock? Well, only one way to find out. Or maybe I just need to reset the game, right? Like, I don't know, maybe loading the Grand Prix first and then loading the challenge locks them up. I mean, you never know. When it comes to programming, a lot of things can fuck up a lot of other things. And sometimes you need to follow very specific steps to avoid, like, you know, fucking it up. Or to avoid... well, more than fucking it up, to avoid the game from fucking itself up. But I don't know. Anything can happen. One more lap and we will find out. One more lap. Just one more. This guy is saying that mistakes like that are for amateurs. Well, I am an amateur. At least in this story mode, I mean, I think the character is supposed to be an amateur. But yeah, what do you expect? Obviously I make amateur mistakes because I am one. It's not like this guy is a pro or anything, but you know, he pretends he is. Damn, 12 seconds difference. Remember that last time I did this race, I had like probably a 3 seconds difference. That's because I practiced this track a lot. But here, nope. Alright, so what's gonna happen now? Is my question. Okay, so now we unlocked it again. Or at least that's what the interface tells me. Is that true? Yeah, okay. Well, that's weird. That's probably a bug. But at least you can quote-unquote unbug it by just doing it again. You don't even need to win. So okay, I want to actually unlock this car. So let's see if I can do it. This is an event that I already tried to do and I failed to do so. But you know, I might be able to. But this car is very particular. You can barely even drift with this car. It's very, very bad. You are supposed to use your brakes more than anything. If you use anything else, it's not sufficient. The only problem are the corners that are like those zigzagging corners. Those are quite fucked up. Well, in fact, I think that this tunnel is gonna be a hard one. Or relatively. But I'm not doing that badly. But those are famous last words, I guess. But then again, what truly matters, well, is if I can do well in the Grand Prix. I mean, obviously I first need to unlock it, so I first need to beat this event. But I wonder how I will do in a Grand Prix with this car. Because it seems that it's very straightforward the way, like what you're supposed to do. But even if it's straightforward, it's not the same as being easy. I fucked that up. Damn it, I fucked that up so badly. Oh, and it keeps snowballing. Damn it. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Well, at least the first lap, I won the first lap, somehow. Oh, you know. If I can repeat that 2 more times, I can win the race. Just need to repeat the same thing. Because I don't think this guy, and by this guy I mean my opponent, is really gonna drive very differently from what he's doing now, so just need to keep going. How the other 2 cars that I still have not unlocked, how you drive them. Because if this car is already this fucked up, I can't imagine how the other ones are gonna be. We will see. Everything at its own time. So, first things first, then we will worry about that. And so far I seem to be doing very fine here. Oh. And that corner is ridiculous. Because it's such a sharp corner, but it comes so fast as well. And and then everything can very easily snowball from there, because the next corners are even worse. Okay, but I'm still in the lead. So what's important here is that those mistakes that I did at the end of the track, if I do them again, that they will be like that and not worse. That's the important thing. Well, in case of an emergency, the drift doesn't work that badly, but you need to use the accelerator in a very specific way. But yeah, the drift, I guess, kinda works. Obviously not even close as well as how other drifts work, but you know, it's there. It's a possibility. Okay, one more time. Gotta do this final section without fucking up too much. Unless I don't fuck it up too much, I should be fine. The fucked up corner comes after this. In fact, yeah, it comes after this straight, right here. It's fucked up because you cannot see the light of the signs until you're already there. It's so fucked up. Okay, but anyways, I win. And that means that I unlock this car as well, so GG's. Just like that. So this is gonna be an interesting car to use in Grand Prix. I really wonder how it's gonna do there. But yeah, I can now use this to try the Grand Prix. But at the same time, let me kill this bot. Damn. There you go. Okay. So, Grand Prix, but with Bautista's car. What is gonna happen? This is the car. I like this color, the gray color. As you can see, it's the best acceleration and almost best top speed, but the handling is absolute trash. But you know, I wonder how the Grand Prix is gonna make me do it. Hopefully not very fucked up. And against Sarah, I don't even know what this girl's gimmick is. Because her car doesn't seem that strong at all. I'm probably gonna get a lesson on what her car has to offer. I think it might be also another one that has good top speed, but that can't be the only thing. It also has to be good at handling. It seems to be relatively good at handling, at least. I should see the stats it has. Because even if I cannot use it, I'm pretty sure I can should see what stats it has. Probably. Yeah, I guess drifting with the accelerator is not that bad of an idea, actually. Like, maybe I don't even need to use my strategy of using the brake. Maybe as long as I drift with the accelerator, it should be fine. The issue is that I need to be very sharp. I still lost. But you know. It's okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying. Okay, so maybe the break is not the strategy to follow here. Maybe the strategy to follow is something more... well, something faster, clearly. And the acceleration of this car is insane, though. Yeah, you could do something like that, I guess. See, that works a little bit, but I don't see that working on very narrow places at all. In very tight corners, I don't think that's gonna work at all. And the issue is that as soon as you kiss the wall, I think that this car in particular has a penalty that really slows you down. Because if it wasn't for that penalty, this car will outclass almost every other car, most likely. This is not that far away. Yeah, okay, so it's actually a little bit easier to drive than I thought. Just that it's still a very weird car, all things considered. So the question is, how is my opponent gonna do here? In this section that is all about top speed. It seems that my opponent... okay, yeah, it seems that my opponent is very good at top speed. The biggest problem is that the biggest advantage that I can take is right at the beginning. After that, it can fall apart very quickly. Especially if I fuck up like that. Damn it. I think the worst part is that the... wow, nice 360. That was a masterpiece of a drift. Yeah, I don't think I can do much with this car, bro. I think this car is super hard to drive. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna do one more try here, and then I'm gonna try something else, because this looks a little bit hard. A little bit. Just a little bit. But, you know. Let's see what happens. So yeah, considering that the acceleration that this car has is insane, this first sector is gonna be like super easy. Like, the amount of points that I'm gonna get is just gonna be insane, but also it seems that the best idea when it comes to taking corners is taking them from the outside. Because that way it's harder to hit the wall. If you go full speed, that is. Damn, am I gonna win by score here? Is that really gonna happen? Yeah, that is really gonna happen. Wow. From losing so badly to winning so easily. And this is an endurance in this track, really? Why this track though? An endurance in this track is like the easiest, well, the first track in the game. And also the easiest one. Well, I mean, I'll take it, but Seems like a weird challenge to have. Some of these corners, see here I probably will do better if I brake maybe instead of doing these sharp drifts. I actually don't know what's gonna be the best idea. Well, obviously if the corner is too sharp, the best idea is gonna be drifting like that. It hugely depends on the corner. But yeah, I think this should be mostly fine. We'll need to see where the timer goes. But if the timer is not too strict, I can probably do this. Probably. Gonna be quite a pain in the ass. Obviously it's the tracks that are very heavily reliant on continuous corners, like Mount Quirino. That one is gonna fucking suck. So hopefully there is no event there, though there's probably gonna be an event there, but oh fuck, that's quite a mistake. I still think that I can recover from that, but well, that's the one thing that is good about this car, is that if you fuck up, you can always rely on a quick recovery because of the insane acceleration power that you have. So even after shit like that, you can continue like nothing happened. You obviously still waste time, but the time that you waste is by the mistake itself, not by the aftermath of the mistake, because there is no aftermath, basically. Unless you crash the wall head first. If you do that, recovering from that is almost impossible. But it's almost impossible because it's almost impossible to get out of there without wasting a lot of time, you know. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad angle for this. I still think that the time is gonna be merciful, even if for a little bit. I think that I'm gonna get some mercy here. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that indeed should be fine. There you go. Yeah, I got it. There it is. Nice. And very convincing. So there is a time trial afterwards. Really hope that the time trial is with a 3-lap with a 3-lap track. The good thing is, if that's the case, even without a rolling start, the first lap is already a good lap because of how insanely fast this shit accelerates. Acceleration is just very good. Those 360s look so funny because it's not that it's hard to recover from them. It is relatively easy. That's what makes them so funny. Got it. So, which track is the time trial gonna take part on? Well, sadly it's a one lap track. Downhill rapids. Oh, it's basically the same track that I just did, but the one lap time version. Well, I don't know what to expect from this. Oh, it's 2 minutes. So I think there should be some room for error in those 2 minutes. Like it's not that bad. Oh, come on. Don't fuck it up in the tunnel. Well, though that probably is a lot to ask. Because the tunnel is so fucked up by itself that asking to not fuck it up in the tunnel is not the smartest idea. Or not the most reasonable request, at least. Ah, that one's tough. That one, that's quite a trap. That corner is definitely quite a trap. And funnily enough, even with all these kisses that the wall is receiving, I still feel that I'm doing very well. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Oh, just as I say that. But isn't the... Ah, fuck, the finish is actually... yeah. Well, that sucks, because I think that if I hadn't fucked up in one of those last corners, I would have gotten it. Damn it. That really sucks. I can definitely get this. Well, not like that, really. Damn it. And that corner wasn't even that bad. Fuck. That's already a bad start. That's already a bad start. Tunnel, I really think that it's almost impossible to not waste time with this car. This car is not made for sections like that. And the problem is that the next event takes place in that track with the dirt shortcuts. Oh, nice. Okay. We're not supposed to be styling here, though. This is not a style event, you know. I do appreciate the enthusiasm to style, but it's not the time nor the place to do such a thing. I will appreciate if you didn't do it. I think this is already lost. Don't know by how much, but definitely lost. Yeah, there is no way. I mean, in fact... Well, yet again, I'm not that far. Actually, the difference might be almost the same. Yeah, almost the same difference. Just that this time I fucked up more at the beginning than at the end, but damn. Can't believe that the time attack is a problem. But that's the issue with time attacks. Having time attacks be one lap only is some evil stuff, I feel. Really quite evil. Have a time trial not be 3 laps. Because it's really one attempt and that's it. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh, come on. Same thing that I did last time. Well, at least since it's the same thing that I did last time, but this time I did a better first sector, I might still get it, but that mistake is fucked up. It really, as you will expect, it makes you waste a shit ton of time. As you will obviously expect from a mistake like that. But I'm definitely gonna get this one. Yeah, that's fine. So even with that very big mistake, I still got it. Sadly now I have no attempts, and I have to race on this shit. So, yeah. Who's gonna be my opponent here? Oh, it's the same opponent as I got with the yellow car. The only Class A that I got a win with so far. But yeah, this is probably the worst track. This is probably the worst track for cars like this. And that was magic though. You see those corners? Those were some top tier corners, alright. I'm surprising myself a little bit. Even if just a little bit. Don't wanna jinx it though, so stop surprising myself, please. I also don't know what's the main advantage of the car that I'm racing against. I don't know if it's supposed to be top speed or what. I don't think it's... Oh, come on, don't do that to me. And you stayed quite a long time there, huh? This asshole almost catches up. It's gonna catch up, obviously. Clearly. Well, at least we still keep our distance a little bit. Just a little bit. Which is better than having no distance. Or even worse, not having the lead. Clearly. I mean, at least he's also not good at taking corners. So I gotta assume that his advantage is definitely top speed or something like that. Or maybe he's just like a very balanced type. that just cannot take these corners because he fucking sucks, but you know. Damn, I'm doing this way better than I thought. Damn, in fact I'm already here. I did that super fast. And Viv is the last opponent. This is actually a duel. And it's a duel... Oh, but it's a duel in this track that is bugged. Well, that might be good for me actually. Because I get the first advantage. The problem is that no matter what happens, it's gonna be over very fast. So there is no time for comebacks or nothing here. That's bad. It's okay. At least even if she is very close to me, since this track is bugged, it should still show an insane advantage to me. If it is still bugged, which I don't know. Might be the case, might not be the case. Maybe they hot fixed it. No, probably not, but you never know. So it seems that I'm gonna win no matter what. Yeah, just like that. Damn, and look, the car was completely horizontal when I won. Damn, almost like just 1 minute. Can't believe that the last event was the easiest one. Damn, good shit. This was unexpected, like the time attack was the hardest thing, and the duel, well, the duel with this car being the easy part makes sense because of how fast it is, but that means that there is not many more remaining. Well, there are still 3 that I can do that I haven't done, and there are 2 that belongs to cars that I have not unlocked. Oh, actually there is this one too. Okay, I could try this one again, I guess, since I was very close to doing it, but I also don't know if I want to try hard the story mode first. I can't tell, because the story mode that will allow me to unlock the other ones, it's a little bit hard. Like, it's this time attack. I need to do this time attack properly. But I don't like this car, that's the issue. This car feels so bad. And it's one of those cars that doesn't have good acceleration. So any mistake in this car will mean, well, that you need to retry, basically. At least here we have infinite retries, you know. That's the good part. It's also one of those cars where you need to know the track super well. Like, it's not just knowing it a little bit. You really need to know this car, this track. Honestly, after using that Bautista car and seeing that I can drift so aggressively, I think that it's gonna be pretty hard to use any other car other than that. That car seems to be clearly the best so far. So even if you mess up, you can just recover almost immediately. It's ridiculous. It's the way it works. It is the way it works. So the worst sectors in this track for this particular car are obviously the last sectors, because they require you to go very slow. And obviously going very slow for a car that has bad acceleration is one of the worst things you can do. But you cannot avoid it here. You are supposed to go slow. But yeah, as you can see, I need to do this so much better than how I'm doing it right now. It's ridiculous. Look at that time, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And look at what I got, 13 seconds more. So this is gonna be absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how they expect me to get this. It's just insanely ridiculous. Like, not only no mistakes allowed, but also like you need to drive perfectly, which is the reason why I left this for later, well, for quote-unquote later, because I don't really know if I can do this. This so far looks impossible. I don't know if I'm being melodramatic, but I don't know, it doesn't seem very doable to me. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Like, for example, those wall kisses that I did there, that is not allowed. I don't know how to do this. This corner's better than what I'm doing. That's my issue. These last corners are really what's fucking me up. I have no idea what to do afterwards. Because I really don't think there's any way to do these corners at high speed. I mean, these corners are particularly the opposite of high speed. You cannot do this fast. It's like, you know what the game pretends me to do there. And this was barely better. Well, it was better, but yeah. Like, if I was getting some like 2 minutes 4 seconds times, I will be like, alright, I just need to do a little bit better. But with this gigantic difference, it really is not about doing just a little bit better, clearly. You need to do a lot better. For example, that I don't think is something that I can allow myself to do. That corner was just way too slow. So I guess something that I can do just to try and get the hang of this car is I could try the Grand Prix of this car again. Just to see if I'm missing something, if I'm doing something unoptimal when I could be doing it way better. Because the Grand Prix is clearly the best way to learn how to use the cars. But how do you even drift there without getting mercilessly fucked? think you just need to start the drift a lot sooner, probably. I think that might be the trick. I'm gonna do this thing one more time, and then I'm just gonna try the Grand Prix again to see if there's something that I can do better. Because it seems that on those particular corners the best idea is to start the drift a lot sooner, probably. Shara can go eat a dick. Don't worry about Shara, I have to worry about this time trial. Well, the funniest thing about this campaign is that it doesn't force you to win the races, it just forces you to win the time trials. Like, the races you can lose with an insane disadvantage that it really doesn't matter at all. You can still keep going after that tremendous loss. Oh fuck, that's not gonna make it, damn it. But that's the thing, how do I do that corner? Especially that corner. That corner looks so complex. At least it's thankfully one of the first ones, but then you have the other corners. Because, you know, when I think about it, this track is mostly straights and very short corners. It doesn't have that many fucked up corners except at the end, where it basically throws everything at once. Well, for example, right there, I don't think I did that badly, for example, right? I think that one was more or less fine. Okay. That's not a bad pace, I think. Oh. I grinded the corner a little bit bad. But that's fine. I sadly think that's the best way to approach these corners. Basically drift from way sooner so you don't hit the snow, but even when you do that it's super slow, regardless. So I'm not even sure about that. Well, that wasn't a bad attempt. I really fucked up on that last corner. Wait a second, this could be close. Only 2 seconds to cut. I can actually keep going. But let me try. I'm almost there. And what matters the most is that I memorized the track. So the best time to do this is right now, when I still have the track fresh in my mind, and especially the corners, right? That was quite a corner. I mean, that's how you have to do it. Wait, really? Was that corner always that pronounced? I didn't remember it. Maybe it was. damn it. Hit the snow barely. See, for example, when I hit the snow there, I don't think it will have changed much even without hitting the snow. Because I still did a very slow corner regardless. Oh, I fucked up here. See, that corner is not really a corner. It's pretty much it's almost a straight, so you're not supposed to drift there, you're supposed to go full speed. Fuck. If I had done that properly, I probably would have won there. Also, give me a second, because I have bots to kill yet again. But damn. At least, you know, I can actually count the bots today. There have been a specific total of you know, of 5 bots so far, that is. So there might still be more, but so far 5 bots. That's usually the count that I get per stream, I think. Usually there's always 5 bots that appear in the chat. Not more, not less. Well, some days I do get less, but usually not more. Usually. I still grinded against that shit. Come on, I cannot allow that to happen. Uh-oh. Ah, that really sucked. Damn it. There goes There goes that. I need to retry. Cannot allow myself to have that. Damn it. It's gonna take a while, but I know I can get this. Like, now that I seen that 2-second difference, especially after fucking up in a place that I know that it was a fuck up, I can definitely do this. No doubt. No doubt at all that I can do this. That corner was very shitty. Well, honestly, it didn't seem that much slower than how I usually do them, so I guess I'll take it. It didn't look that different. Really, dude. I don't believe it. That never seemed to be a problem before, but it seems that it's a problem now. For whatever reason. Now I fuck up there. I probably even, for the first corner of this set of corners, I probably need to brake before taking it. Feels that otherwise it's worthless. Yeah, no, that's not gonna be enough. Damn it. It almost is, though. Well, no, it's still dim. Really, 2 seconds? I definitely need to fix that that section right before the corners. That's the thing that I have to fix somehow. I don't know how, but it has to be somehow fixed. I don't think that was a good start. So I can allow myself to grind the wall there. I cannot allow myself to do that, however. Damn, that corner is hard no matter what. But it seems that at least at the beginning I can hit the wall without almost any penalty. So good shit, I guess. Yeah, you barely lose anything. So this is pretty much almost a full speed section. So I need to help myself there with the brake a little bit to be able to not hit the snow. Okay, that was very fast. That was actually quite fast. That was surprisingly a very fast first sector. I want to keep it fast if it's possible. Again with that mistake. Really don't know how to do that section now. I'm not gonna stop because what a bad corner. Maybe a good idea to stop now though. As soon as I entered the second half of the track, everything went to the trash. Very quickly as well. Well, at least I don't think this one was a bad attempt. It was pretty close. Yeah, 1 second instead of 2, that's better. That's clearly better. But still not quite. So if I haven't fucked up in that transition in the middle, that half point of the track, I could have gotten it right there, probably. Oh, I cannot allow myself to hit like that though. Grinding is fine, but hitting it so hard like that is not fine at all. It definitely isn't. Yeah, like that. See, grinding it like that doesn't take away almost any speed. That could have been faster, but I guess I'll take it. Wasn't that bad. Wow, that was pretty fast. But damn it. You do one part fast and then you fuck it up by crushing like that. Fuck, dude. And it's hard to brake after you go that fast there. It really is. Damn, I barely even hit the wall there. That was perfect. That's the issue. That fucking transition absolutely kills me. And I cannot allow that to happen because this is such a high-speed sector that something like that absolutely kills the momentum. And it just cannot happen. Well, at least I basically traded one hit with another. I guess it's not that bad. Alright. Oh, that's bad though. Those had to be the worst corners I've done so far. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that corner section completely fucked me up. I really hate it when I can say if it wasn't for this I would have gotten it. It really sucks. Really sucks when you do almost everything right except for two things and those two things make it, you know, not enough. Those two things completely ruin the rest. Nice. Should probably reset that, but I want to practice this section one more time. Yeah, that's the issue. If you don't break before that, you're gonna hit the wall and you're gonna lose a lot of speed. And it's fucked up that it penalizes you doing one section so much. Like, doing one section at full speed completely penalizes you for the next section. It's not like it's easy to do that section at full speed either, but... Here, right? You can do this full speed, but you cannot do the one that comes here full speed. That's the issue, and you lose so much speed. Like, there has to be a good way of doing that. The thing is that before that I was just reducing speed before I could even get to that corner. So I will get that corner relatively slow, but since I'm getting... Because now I'm doing the previous corner in full speed, I cannot brake in time. I need to somehow find out how to do that. But it's tough. And those corners were super good. Corners were actually super good. But yeah, you can do something like that, I guess. You still, I don't know, do you still lose quite a lot of speed? So I'm not sure. Not really sure how to do that. What's the best way to do that? hitting that. God damn it. Well, at least that was a good drift. That particular one. I don't know about the rest, how they are gonna be, but that one was a good one. Okay, I guess that wasn't that bad, but I think that the sections before that were the real problem. No, I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. But that was the closest attempt so far. So I think if I get one more good run, I can get it. That was definitely the closest, by a long shot as well. By a very long shot. I think the best thing that I did was this section. I completely killed this section. Did it so well. Fortunately, right now I didn't do it as well as I did it before, but that's fine. Damn, dude, I don't know how to do that corner. I legitimately don't know. It's like I'm trying everything and nothing works now. Just nothing works. And then those two corners are gonna make me lose my fucking mind, dude. It's only those two that ruin everything else, basically. I mean, not like I do this once very nicely anyways, but you know, see, I still think I'm definitely failing this one. Yeah, especially with a hit like that. Man, fuck. I just need half a second gain and I can win this. But it's so tough. And I gotta be thankful that at least this is a relatively simple track. If it was more complex than this, I don't know what I will do. Okay, yet again, I did that section super well. That's exactly how you do it. Exactly how you do it. Well, that one worked better. See, that wasn't perfect, but it definitely was better than everything that I did in all of the previous runs. That wasn't that good though. That hit there, that could have been better, but it's fine. I'll take it. That one wasn't very good either, but it also wasn't that bad, I guess. Damn, oh come on. Fuck, dude. You fuck it up then. I'm not gonna give up. In fact, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not ending the stream until I beat this shit. I'm not ending it. Because this is the perfect time to get it. Now that I memorize this, not just, you know, in my soft memory, but also in my muscle memory as well. So I need to do it. Need to do it now. There is no other way. It has to be done right now. There's no time to be playing around. That corner is still a fucking piece of shit, dude. No matter what. But at least I did that corner not that badly. Damn, okay, I did that super well. I actually did that super well, so now it's time to do this well enough. It's just as I say that, damn it. Probably the best way to do this particular corners is not doing a hard drift, but rather doing a relatively soft drift. And if I see that I'm gonna hit the wall, I can always brake. I think that's the best thing to do it. The best way to do it. Okay, that's promising. It might not be enough by... No, it is enough. It is definitely enough. Damn, finally. With 1 second to spare even. Oof. Well, this is gonna be a free event, basically. It's gonna be a style event. You will do your best. Surely you will. Okay, so this is a style event which there is not much to it. You just drift. You just drift around and that's it. Pretty much. There's nothing special about this. Anyone can do it. In fact, as I say before, I still have not lost a single style event, which makes it a very real shame that they are not available on Grand Prix. Because if there were style events on Grand Prix, that will be absolutely free. Like, it will be so free. It will be absurdly free. So, you know. As you can see, I already got the gold and I wasn't even trying. That's how easy it is, basically. It's just very, very easy. In fact, most of the times I even get platinum. Platinum that doesn't do anything, by the way. As you can see, that's platinum. I think the only thing platinum does is unlocking an achievement, but that only does it once. So here comes Shara, or Sarah, whatever the hell it's pronounced. Damn. Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna lose, so... But then again, it doesn't matter if you lose here. Like, the only thing that matters in these races is finishing them. And the good thing is that after finishing this race, I'm gonna unlock the car for challenge. And I guess since I'm here, I could do the challenge right away. Would probably be a good idea. So what happens if I try to apply the same logic to this race that I applied to the time trial? Like, is it gonna be enough to win the race? Probably not. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because usually races are clearly harder than a time trial. Would be silly if they weren't, but yeah. I still don't know what the advantage of her car is supposed to be, so I wouldn't know what I would be supposed to do to get the advantage here. Alright, well, that's an overtake. The problem is these corners. Will I be able to do them, or will they fuck me up just like they did in the time trial? Hopefully not, because this will be a pretty nice race to win. Oh fuck. It's okay, I'm fine. Alright. She's almost 3 seconds behind, so I can get this, but I'm not sure. I mean, the track is about to be over anyway, so... Yeah, okay, damn, I win. Alright. Well, that's what practicing a track does to you. Yeah, I got this, no shit. And even with 2 seconds, or no, even almost, well, 2 seconds and a half to spare compared to the time trial. Damn. Just like that. Well, get fucked. You will be ready, huh? Well, obviously before going here, I actually want to... Well, I guess I could see, first of all, what the events are, and after that I want to do that challenge that I should unlock. It's supposed to be a fun trip. Okay, so here's where you unlock this guy. Alright. Or maybe, no, well, depends on that duel. If that duel is against this guy, then maybe. Well, I'm sure that I'm probably gonna unlock this guy here regardless. Okay, so what is that challenge that I should unlock? I hope that it's not too hard, because I want to unlock this right now. It's a time attack. I don't have to run against anyone but myself. So this is just a balanced car, basically. The question is, how does it drift? Because that's probably where the gimmick is. I will take it out, yeah, I guess. Oh, this is the same truck that I just did, so it's the best time to do it, basically. And then look at all the time it gives me. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. But I still need to know how this car drifts. That's what's gonna seal the deal, basically. It looks like a very easy to use car, but it all depends on the drift, basically. I think it drifts through braking. It's a little bit weird. I don't think I understood how it does it. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I'm still not sure how you do that. Well, at least it's very decent in terms of acceleration and speed, which is essential, obviously. And considering that 2 minutes and 18 seconds is the target, I can fuck up as much as I want and nothing bad's gonna happen to me. Well, we're gonna see exactly how the drifts are when we get to the drift section, I guess. Maybe it's about letting the accelerator go. I don't know. No, I think... Wait a second. I think I understand. No, I don't understand actually. I think you need to... Well, obviously not having the accelerator going, but at the same time, you need to brake. It's a little bit weird. I'm not sure how this works. Doing the Grand Prix is probably gonna be tough. So at least the acceleration is good, so that means that any mistakes are gonna be very easily corrected, but damn, it's such a weird ass drift. Well, regardless I win, so yeah. Damn, that was a very easy challenge. Well then again, every challenge is easy. The only one that took me a lot more than usual was Bautista's car. The rest were almost always first try. In fact, I think they all were first try. So, basically, only one more car to unlock. All of the other ones are completely unlocked. All of them, as you can see. So that car, Cined or Cinead, I don't know how to pronounce his dumbass name, but this guy is unlocked, I'm pretty sure, where I am in the story mode right now with Biv. So that's probably something that I'm gonna do next. I'm probably gonna try to finish the story mode with Biv so I unlock this, and then the only thing left will be doing the Grand Prix. Well, there are also some achievements in arcade mode, I think, but they are easy. They are the kind of fodder achievements, right? Achievements that are there just for the sake of being there, so you try every mode, but I think there is one in arcade and another one in practice mode. I don't know where practice mode is though, I don't see any practice, but I'm assuming it's somewhere there. In any case, that is gonna be it for me for the day. So, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream, probably with more of this. So have a good one, and take care everyone.